everybody, it's Amy here. Welcome back to my garden. I think the last time I posted a rose tour or whatnot was almost 2 weeks ago, so I thought I'd give you an update of what is blooming in my garden. We are currently experiencing a crazy heat wave. Yesterday was brutally hot. Today is no different. It is about 9 o'clock here where I am, and we are at 28 degrees already, and we're going up to a high of 35, I believe, today. My roses are not looking that great. Some of them look like they're melting in this heat, which I don't blame them. But I will show you around and show you what is blooming, what is doing well. Unfortunately, in the last few days, some of the roses have already faded. So I may have pictures of them to post to show you what they look like when they were looking their best. Okay, so let's take a look. So this is Jasmina, beautiful pink scented climbing rose in my garden, and it is blooming now with the wisteria, but the wisteria are kind of on its tail end of its blooming season this year. I think it bloomed quite early this year. Either that or the roses are blooming later, but usually they bloom at the same time, and they look so amazing together. But yeah, it's too bad. Look, the wisteria is fading, but oh my goodness, the Jasmina is so pretty. So that's just the underside of my pergola. I'll show you how it looks like at the very top. And that is a David Austin rose there. It's starting to climb. I just let it climb. It is Thomas A. Beckett. So I'll show you on the other end what Jasmina looks like right now, okay? Look at that, it's so pretty hanging down. Same with the wisteria here. This is the vision I've had for so long, and it's finally looking like what I was hoping it would. Okay, let's see if I can capture this side. And this is Jasmina going over the pergola. Look at all the blooms, and there are still tons way above over the pergola. I might be able to capture that on a ladder for you. And then this year I arched 2 big canes over this arch right here, and it's starting to bloom. Oh, I think that looks so pretty. Look at that. Is that not pretty? So let's start off over here. And I've added some new roses this year I've never grown before, and they are so pretty. So this one is called Constance, at least from what I was told by the person I purchased it from. I think it's a David Austin rose. This is a bit older, and this is what it actually looks like when it's much older. This is not exactly super fresh. It kind of went through a heat wave yesterday, so, but I love the formation of this one. I can't recall this sentence, and I'm not gonna sniff it on screen. I find it funny when people do that, so I'm not gonna do that. This one is these are older blooms, so this one is another new one. Also, I believe David Austin. Let me see if this one looks any better. A little bit, yeah. And this one is called Kira, I believe, is part of their wedding series, if I'm not mistaken. These are all new to me, so I don't know a whole lot about them, to be honest with you. And as you can see, look what the heat did to it. Oh, you'll see some of my other ones. My gosh, they look so sad. Surprisingly, some of them have done well in the heat. So this one is another new one as well. I bought a lot of new ones this year, to be honest with you. And I can't share too much info on them because it is my first year growing them. This one is called, what is it called? Peach Dye, I believe. Isn't this color so pretty? And look, it has a few other blooms. I bought it as a very young plant, so it's not that big, and it's not producing a ginormous or enormous amount of blooms, but it is looking pretty. This one is one I lost many years ago, and I found it and repurchased it. This one is called Singing in the Rain. More orangey, peachy, but I don't mind this orange so much because I don't really want a lot of orange roses in my garden anymore. I actually dug up 3 and gave 3 away this year. Oh, this one is probably by far the best looking rose right now in my garden. And I was told this is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's called Mazora. It's a Japanese rose from my understanding, but look at her color. I absolutely adore this color. This is a very small plant, so it doesn't have a lot of blooms, and I wonder if when it gets more mature, the blooms will be bigger, because right now it's not that big, but yeah, it is the best looking rose right now in my garden. And this one is Showpiece Blush, starting to bloom, putting on some colors. And this is Azalea. She's starting to recover and bloom, and she got attacked by rabbits, but she's still very small. So let's go over here. That one there, I wish I'd taken fresh photo. I got so busy the last few days and totally forgot about it. That one is a new one for me. It's Proven Winners, Reminiscent Coral, and she's been on my list for a while. I finally got my hands on her. These are probably 3, I want to say almost 4 days old. When they first opened, they are a lot more pink and gorgeous. So I have 2 of these, but the funny thing is, this one looks so much better. The blooms are bigger, the color looks a lot nicer. I also have a second one right here, and this one is not doing quite as well. Where is it? There, right there. Yes, the bloom do not look quite as nice in comparison as the one in there. I wonder because this one gets half day of sun or less sun. So maybe it's doing better. I actually am not sure. Like I said, a lot of these are new to me, so I really don't know its growth habit yet, especially in my garden. So I will share more as I learn more. So this is Easy Does It. This one is an older bloom. This is what a new bloom looks like. It's really pretty. It's more orangey pink. So if I am to add or include orange in my garden, it has to have like an apricot pinkish tone to it. If it's just pure orange, it will not make it on my list, and it will not be added to my garden. So pretty, right? These are older blooms and it still looks pretty good. Taro, out girl. Taro, out girl. Out please. So this is Party Hardy, and she is pretty much almost done blooming. Her blooms are fading now, but she was magnificent this year. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're so cute. Sorry about that. I got distracted there for a sec. Yes, this year she put on so many blooms. Looked gorgeous. Like this whole area was covered in this pink color. Super, super gorgeous. Here's Moonlight Romantica. It has been blooming for almost a week now, I think. And then so some of the blooms have faded. They have dropped their petals. But it is looking pretty good. It's supposed to be scented, but of course I planted all the way back here. I have no idea, or I can't confirm for you, yeah, whether it's scented or not. But yeah, look at that. Look at all the blooms on there. This one doesn't have as many, because I have 2, one here and one on this side. Coco Loco. Oh, I will have to put pictures of her up, but oh my gosh. Let me go right in here. These are older blooms, so they don't look quite as nice, but they are it's such a unique color. I have 2, so I have one here too. This one is completely done blooming. This one only has a few left, but I would put pictures up. It is so pretty. Morden Blush is also done blooming. Pretty much nothing left. I'm gonna have to come in and deadhead her. Hopefully she will flush out some new blooms for me after I deadhead her. And this one is called All Dressed Up. Not fully open yet, but lots and lots of flower buds. This one is Da Vinci, Leonardo da Vinci. Really pretty pink color. a young plant, so it's not that big and it doesn't have that many blooms this year. Hopefully in the coming years, it's gonna grow bigger and produce more blooms. This is Pink Promise. This is a newer bloom. The bloom size is ginormous. It's one of the biggest rose I have in my garden. This is my much older one. I should deadhead this one today as well. And then Dark Desire is starting to bloom. It's putting on some colors, tons of buds. So this section here should be covered in dark red or dark, what is that color? Yeah, I guess red, or like I said, I'm so terrible at describing color. This one right here is almost done blooming. This is Gertrude Checo. I have to say one thing about Gertrude that I don't love is that the bloom does not last that long. Maybe 2 days for me ish, which I was a bit disappointed because the color is quite pretty. But yeah, the blooms, they do not last that long for me in my garden. I have a Delish right there, new plant, so it's very young, only has a few buds, but the color is so pretty. And then right here beside it, I have Pretty Lady, budded up, getting some colors, but not fully in bloom just yet. I'm so surprised this clematis is still blooming, especially in this hot weather, my goodness. And it's still looking really good. Like the petals on the flowers aren't burnt or anything like that. So here's a new one I added to my garden is Savannah. It's not new in a sense that I already have an existing one. This is the second one that I purchased. And I tucked her right here, right beside Queen of Sweden. Okay, this is one that I looked forward to the most this year that is new in my garden. I have to admit, perhaps because it's a young plant, the blooms are teeny tiny. Yes, very small. I was hoping it would be much bigger, to be honest with you. Look at this one, it's very interesting. It's more apricot than pink. Yes, and this one is more pinky. I hope as she matures, grows bigger, that she will A, give me more blooms, and B, the blooms are going to be much bigger in size. Here's my second Delish. This color is gorgeous, so pretty. So it doesn't have a lot of blooms this year because it has been suffering since last year. Haven't been doing well, but it's rebounding nicely. So these are a few of its blooms, really pretty. Look how pretty it is beside this few. And then back there, I have my Summer Romance. Not a lot of blooms this year. She's been suffering a little bit as well. Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned in the past, this patch here, roses don't seem to like it very much. I think maybe because it just retains way too much water. Hence why this rose I did not plant in the ground. This one is Showpiece Berry, I believe. It's a new one for me. Never grown it before. Okay, so let's turn around to this middle patch here. This one is one of my favorite in my garden. Normally she does amazing with tons of bloom. This year I'm not really sure what's going on, but she is not putting on a lot of blooms. And it's Poseidon. I've had her for ages. Oh, look at this. My goodness, so cute. Oh, I love watching pollinators in my garden. New one in my garden, David Austin, and it is probably one of the later one that I added to the garden. I'm so happy I found and added to my garden. I absolutely love this color. This is older bloom, so it's a little bit lighter. The new one is like very saturated. And it holds up in the heat really well. and it blooms, or the bloom stays very long. I think at least like, I want to say 4 or 5 days. Yes, I absolutely love that. I have to say I don't like the ones that drop their blooms after like 2-3 days. This one is a new one and is an Asian variety that I just added. I actually have bought 2 of it because I love the formation so much. So this is an older bloom, so it's a bit lighter now. When it is new or just open, it's more apricot, and the bloom lasts for so long. So I'll post a picture of it when it was just open so you can see the difference in color. This one is, I labeled it Mystery Rose. The reason why, because the tag was missing. And the vendor, or the person I bought it from, she wasn't sure what it was. But I took a chance because it was budded up and I could see some pink on it. So I bought it anyways. So this one is an Asian variety. This one I bought this year earlier from, I think I mentioned, from a gentleman from Facebook. It's called Carrie. If I'm not mistaken, it might be a David Austin rose as well. This one, I have to say, the blooms are small, maybe because the plant is young, but it doesn't fully open up. It kind of just stays tight like this. I've never grown it before, so I don't know if this is how it just grows or open or bloom. If anybody has more experience, you can let me know. This one I was really looking forward to, but I have to say it kind of didn't meet my expectation, but I'm hoping as it matures, grows bigger, it will bloom better. This is the Mill on the Floss, and the bloom is teeny tiny, and it doesn't last that long. No, it drops its petal pretty soon after it opens up, which kind of was a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. As I mentioned, this is my second reminiscent coral, and look at it, it got burnt in the sun, in the heat. And the bloom size is so much smaller than the one I have tucked way back there. Very interesting growth habit from the 2 locations. This one is coral drift. It's finally blooming, but this one suffered from so much mildew. My goodness. This geranium, it's not a rose, but I want to highlight it because she is just stunning. I overwinter inside, and this year, this is just one plant right here. She's massive, and she produces so much blooms. So pretty. Beside the geranium is a new one I added, Eptai. Eptai, what surprised me about this one is that I thought the color would be a lot more darker, like a darker purple, but it's not as dark as I expected, and the blooms are a lot smaller. But it is first year in the garden, so maybe because it's a young plant, the bloom is not that big. But yeah, I hope as it's mature, the color will change and it'll be a little bit bigger. Snapdragon, I grew from seed. Too bad. Peach Glory is not in bloom yet, but she's starting to color up right here. So the next few days, I should get blooms. This one is new to me, Moonlight in Paris. So this one, from my observation so far, it does not like the heat very much. It pretty much looks like this. Yes, and the bloom size is not as big as I was hoping. Like honestly, this one, the bloom is ginormous. This one's the new one I bought. It's La Perla, something like that. First time growing it, but I love how big the flowers are. But Moonlight in Paris, not as big, and the coloring is more yellow, whereas I was expecting a little bit more, I think, apricot pinky. Oh, my poppies are finally in bloom. This color I just absolutely love. It's like a mauve purpley color, so pretty. This one's self-seeded, so I just let her be. Oh, I think I missed this one. No, there's not much to show, but this is a new one, Proven Winners. This one is called At Last, and at last I found her because I've been looking for her and wanting to add her. But yeah, she's very small right now, just a few blooms. And I hope as she grows bigger, she's gonna produce more blooms and bigger blooms for me. This one is another new one. What is this one called again? It has a really long name. Cinderella Fairy Tale. It's a pink one. The blooms are very small on this one, but it does have a lot of buds. Very pretty pink color, and I like the middle formation of this one. It's very, very cute. So far it's doing okay in the heat. It's not like, it doesn't look like it's melting. Oh, this one surprised me. So this one's a new one. Wait, I just dropped my tag there. Okay. So this is very fragrant. I haven't found it to be that fragrant, to be honest with you, but the blooms last super, super long. This is probably a week old. It's just finally fading now. I'll post up a fresh photo of it. It's really pretty. But yes, the bloom holes stay around for quite a while. Love that about its characteristic. This one is Bolero. Too bad it is all done blooming. I may have a picture of it. Oop, dropped all its petals. I should deadhead it. Oh, it's making a mess. But yes, it's a really pretty whitish one that I added. I've grown it before, lost it probably almost 10 years ago, and decided to bring it back into my garden. This one is Savannah. Savannah, it's a really pretty pink, but she does not like the heat whatsoever. Look, every time it's too hot, she just droops. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that, but her blooms are quite pretty and she's quite fragrant. And this one right here should be Tournament of Roses. It's just starting to bloom now. I have not grown this one before, so it will be my first time. So I will share more of its attributes, I guess, as I learn more about it. This is another one that didn't stay for that long, so I was so excited to find her again. Princess Charlene of Demonaco. This is what it does in the heat. And it is an older bloom too. In all fairness, it is an older bloom, but yeah, it did not stick around for long. I think I missed taking a photo of this one when it was just open, so I don't think I will be able to share any picture of it when it was in full bloom. And what's this one here? This one should be Bosco Bell. Bosco Bell doesn't seem to like the heat that much either. Which kind of disappointing because it's so hot here right now. Look, this is a fresh bloom. It's a young plant, so I don't have a lot of blooms this year. But from pictures I've seen online, I kind of was expecting a deeper pink. It is lighter than I was expecting. But yeah, look at it. It looks so sad. It does not like this heat whatsoever. And this one is a mystery rose because I lost a tag for it. But when it was first in bloom, it was very pretty. Oh, I covered it. Whoop, not a good spot. Love the tight formation. It's funny, it's very flat if you view it from this side. I can't recall if it's fragrant and I don't want to sniff it on camera. But quite pretty. It's doing okay-ish in this heat. The bloom lasts, I think I would say around 4 to 5 days. So it's not bad. So that is all of the roses that are currently in bloom right now. I wonder if the second flush there will be more roses blooming all at once. Oh, too bad. It's too bad my wisteria is done blooming. Otherwise, you would see how gorgeous she is this year. I should have pictures I can share. But that is my rose or garden tour for today. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope everybody stays cool, stay safe. It is going to be a super, super hot one today. Have a great day, everybody. See you in my next video. Bye now.